Gonna get into that, Chris. Obviously, proud of him and proud of this offense, and there are a ton of things to learn from. But I'm just gonna, word that today.
And I'm just like, wow, there's not many guys in the league that can make that throw. So that was a hell of a throw. I hope he can continue to, grow and develop, from making plays like that, and take it from there.
Okay, so that's what Kevin Stefanski said when asked if Shedeur Sanders had secured next week's starting spot, and the head coach gave a non-committal response to reporters. So this obviously had a lot of Shedeur fans upset after the rookie's historic debut win, where he led the Browns to an away 24-10 win over the Raiders. And it's not just that. There was another thing Stefanski did after the game that pissed a lot of people off, which I'll get to in a minute. So Shedeur became the first Browns QB to win their debut start since 1995, when Eric Zaire was the last Browns QB to do so. And this all just came off of 1 week's first team reps, which Sanders highlighted in the post-game interview. So Browns fans have a lot to be excited about after Sanders' debut win. That said, fans were unconvinced by Stefanski's words after refusing to name Shedeur the starter for next week's game. But things also escalated on social media after the Browns' locker room celebration and the head coach's speech was made public. Take a look at what Kevin Stefanski said in the locker room and let me know what you noticed in the comments.
Hey, how about that road win? Stayed resilient together like I told you we needed to, right? Stay resilient together, and we fought together. How about Gage's big punt return on special teams? How about Corey, every single time you're out there pinning those guys doing your job? Great call. Offense wasn't perfect. How about that big play by Sam at the end? IB, huge play. Q, huge play. Harold making a big play. And then another rookie making his first start. Nice job, Shedeur. Well done. There's that old saying, save the best for last. How about that fucking defensive performance? Holy is what I have to say about that. 10 sacks by our defense. 10 sacks. Okay? I got one ball in my hand. Okay, I got a guy, he's got to get a cold every week. Okay, he had a cold this week. Wasn't feeling himself. 3 sacks, which gives him 18 on the season through 11 games, which breaks his own Browns record. Myles Garrett. Come on, man. So I'll see you guys in tomorrow. Hey, I'll see you Wednesday!
So yeah, a lot of people were upset because Stefanski had only a few words to congratulate Shedeur on his first start. Mind you, this is a rookie, and it was a pretty historic win considering this is the Browns we're talking about and the carousel of QBs that have come and gone. But then again, what Myles Garrett has accomplished is pretty crazy in itself. He had 3 sacks yesterday, and that now brings him to a total of 18 sacks on the season. So I can't really 100% blame Stefanski for giving the game ball to Garrett, because that defense did sack Geno Smith 10 times on Sunday. If he did give Shedeur the game ball, it would have been more of a symbolic gesture considering everything the rookie had to go through to get where he is today. Anyways, listen to what Shannon and Ocho had to say regarding this speech from the head coach.
I remember the days.
So hold on. A guy making his first start. A guy that you didn't really want to start. A guy that you didn't even want in your organization.
Right.
And that's all he get. Great job.
Well,
he don't get no game ball?
Nah, he don't get no game ball, Unc. That wasn't his pick. That's not what they want. They don't want him to succeed. You know that. And no disrespect. The owner told you to himself. Even the head coach's guy is Dylan Gabriel. We all understand that. Listen, didn't Shedeur make history tonight?
Yes.
First Browns quarterback as a rookie to start and win after what? Since what?
17. I mean, you got to think about it, Ocho. They've had 42 starting quarterbacks since 1999.
Right.
No quarterback making his first start.
Yeah.
The last 17 have said we didn't get it. They didn't get it done.
Yeah. Listen.
That ain't worth the game ball, Ocho.
It's clear as day now. It's clear as day. Like, I mean, we've been going back and forth about this over and over. The nitpicking here and there. And people say, oh, they hate, they're not hating. Oh, Dylan Gabriel. Listen, all that, we know what the play is. The writing is on the wall. It's always been on the wall. When the owner came out and said what he said about this not being my pick, this is brother Drew Berry, right? Is that how you say his name?
Andrew Berry.
Andrew Berry, excuse me. Andrew Berry, it was his pick. It was his idea. I mean, we know what it is. You know, the odds are stacked against you. When the opportunity presents itself, he has to go out there and do what he did. The odds were stacked against him. He went out there, had a good game today. Much more room for improvement. But he gave him the opportunity to win. He allows him to have a different style of offensive play calling when he's out there playing. And that's all he can do.
Ocho, I ain't say you got to get a man a car. I ain't say that. I ain't say you got to pick the man up on I ain't saying the team need to pick him up on his shoulders and carry him off the field. But that little bit, you talk about big time catch. Hold on. And this is not a knock on you, Harold Fanning. So please don't take it this way. He had 4 catches for 40 yards. I mean, he made 2 big. Shedeur played his ass off. 11-28 had an interception. I thought he was very good. I thought he was very good with his eyes. I thought he was very good with his feet. Everything was attached. And that's all you got for the man. Myles Garrett deserved 5. All the football that you brought to Vegas, give them to him. Say, son, we're going to ship all 40 of these damn footballs to your house in Cleveland. Myles Garrett, whatever Myles Garrett want. As a matter of fact, Myles, you underpaid. Take your ass back in there and get more. Hey, you need to get $50 million.